Hi guys!
It's Mel and Debbie on the couch.
And today we're talking about, would you tell someone if?
Yes, so this could be a really awkward situation, and we've got a few. Would you tell someone? We've thought of
Some that we've experienced.
Absolutely.
And some that we haven't, thankfully. But let's jump in. You go first.
So, Debbie, would you tell someone they've got food in their teeth?
I always tell people when they have food in their teeth. The worst thing is when they walk around with it in their teeth all day and no one's told them.
And how do you say it?
I just say, I say it softly. I'm like, hey, you got something in your teeth.
Yeah.
And then they say, thank you for not letting me walk around with that.
That's it. I think
I
get
do
it
it all
over
the
and
time.
done with.
So you would tell them?
I would tell them, and I think you'd probably want to know, but there's just a little piece of basil.
That's it. I think it's the right thing to do.
Right.
But I think it is harder with people you don't know, easier with people you know.
Yes.
But I would try and tell them.
Correct.
Would you tell someone if they had toilet paper on their shoe?
Yes. I'm that person that would stamp on it.
Yes, same.
So they walk off and then it gets stuck to my shoe.
Yeah, I'd be the same. I've done that so many times. And then
my
you're
life.
in the bathroom shaking off your shoe and you're screwed.
Would you tell someone if they had a couple of hairs growing out of their chin and you know that they might pluck them?
Mel's a beautician.
But
so
today they just didn't.
She probably would, but I wouldn't tell someone that they've got hairs on their chin unless I was doing their beauty service, because maybe they can't help it, or that would be embarrassing for them, I feel. But if you told me, Deb, you got some hairs on your chin, I'll be like, thank goodness, because I already know, girl, get those things out. But it really depends on the relationship. I'd probably steer clear of that unless they were like really close to me.
It is a fine line between like a sensitive topic.
Maybe they like having hairs on their chin. Maybe they're like, yeah, I'm growing a beard.
That's it.
You just don't know, so you got to be careful.
Would you tell someone if you found out a friend of yours, or what you thought was a friend, took you off Facebook, blocked you?
Would I tell the person that took me off, like reach out to them?
Mm.
I actually had a scenario recently where someone deleted me off Instagram that I thought I was friends with.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, I'm going to approach this maturely. And because we didn't have any beef, and I messaged them and I said, why did you do this? What's going on? And it opened up the doors for a conversation. So I think that if they're close enough for you to have a conversation, I think you should.
I wouldn't do it. I'd leave it.
Chicken!
Let it be.
Usually I would, but these days
to worry about.
I try to confront things a bit more. But if they're your good friend, what if I just deleted your Facebook one day?
Well, I'd be totally fine. I'll go, phew.
Finally!
I think, look, it come down to the circumstance, but...
And we've had no beef, nothing. And I just deleted you.
Oh, okay, probably.
This person I had no beef with. We were friends the last time we spoke.
I might ask, around to be like, you're still friends? Like maybe...
Did Debbie delete you too?
Yeah.
She deleted me.
Yeah. Or did she just delete her whole account? Who knows?
I would, yeah. If it's someone that I want to be friends with that's important to me, I'd ask and make sure that I haven't done anything to hurt them.
Yeah.
And just see what's going on, and that's what I did in this scenario. So I think go for it.
Would you tell someone if they had a grey hair strand right at the front? They didn't notice it.
Probably won't have to, because generally people notice things about themselves. So I probably wouldn't need to say anything. And I wouldn't go around and be like, hey, you have a grey hair, mate. Like, no. Would you? No. Be kind.
I'm already very conscious about getting grey hairs.
I haven't got any.
I do have them.
I wouldn't appreciate someone coming up to me and pointing them out. Like my chin
if I
hairs.
said to you, Demi, you've got greys now.
If you said it though, I wouldn't care. If someone just randomly came up to me and was like, what's with that grey hair? Or your chin hair, I would die. Would you tell someone if you found out they were being cheated on?
Is it a close friend, or is it someone you're just...
It's someone that
with?
you're not... Okay, let's make it a bit tricky. Not your best friend, because obviously your best friend you're going to tell them. Someone you're really close with, but it's not your best friend.
Yes, I would
It's in your inner circle of friends.
Yes, I would still tell them.
But if it was someone who's more of a distant friend and you knew they were being cheated on, they had no idea, you wouldn't say anything. Is that what you say?
Oh.
It doesn't matter. I'm just asking.
It depends on the relationship. I couldn't go I'd have to be so certain that I know knew
Yes, yeah,
everything.
you want to have your facts straight.
Exactly. If they were distant, probably not. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. If I was close to someone that was mutual, like between the two, possibly say something to them, but I probably wouldn't directly go stick my head in business that's not for me.
Yeah.
However, anyone slightly anywhere from there onwards and closer, yeah.
Yeah, if it was someone I was close to, I would tell them. If it was a friend that I was close enough to tell them, I would tell them.
Yeah.
Or if it was someone that I was kind of acquainted with, but maybe I knew someone that was closer to them, I might pass it on to them.
Can I just say I have been in this position before?
Oh, and what happened?
And still to this day, I've not said something, but it was because I'm not close with them.
Yeah.
They're more of a distant friend, and I never had the heart to ever tell them.
It's hard, and people, you want to have all the evidence lined up.
Yeah, exactly. And that's probably the biggest reason why I didn't say anything, was because I don't have all of the evidence, and then you start questioning what you saw or what you heard or what you might think, and then all of a sudden now time has gone on so long that you kind of go,
and even when you tell people, they don't believe, half the time they don't believe you anyway. Is this person still with the person they're with?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've been testing my questioning myself. Was that right? What I saw, what I heard,
just
that sort of stuff. So, and because they're a little bit more distant, it's none of my business to go through unless you have the facts.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will open up a big can of worms. Yeah.
No, thank you.
What's some other ones? Oh, would you tell someone if they have a boogie up their nose?
That one I always struggle with. Yes, you should tell someone. And if someone's close to me, once again, find it really easy to tell them.
Yeah.
But I have seen people that I'm not super close to that have it, and you're like, I just want to tell you, but I don't want to embarrass you. That's what I was thinking about. But then I'm like, they're going to be embarrassed walking around all day with boogers hanging out their nose.
What if you use the word bat left cave?
Bat in the cave. It's still the same meaning. I don't know. I struggle with that one.
Banana up the right tree.
Ooh, that sounds weird.
Banana, the right tree.
Coconuts. No, I definitely don't say that, but no, I don't know.
Can you make it fun? That's what I'm trying to say.
Go laugh at the stranger in the shops with the banana up their nose. What about, I don't know. I would tell someone close to me, but I probably wouldn't tell a stranger.
Okay.
What about you?
If they're a boogie, I'm like, you like disco music? Oh my god.
Do you like disco music?
Yeah.
Did you go boogie? That is gold.
See, there you go. You can use that next time.
Alright.
Yeah, probably effective. Just as clarified, probably tell someone I'm closer with than someone I'm not. Alright. You'll be dancing. Sorry.
Last one.
Yeah.
Would you tell someone if they had BO? That's a hard one. Anyone. I would tell someone close to me, but I even that's hard.
Can't.
It's hard actually. Family I would tell. If Mel had BO, I'd be really comfortable to tell her, but I probably wouldn't tell just anybody. BO is such a sensitive thing.
It is. I think that is more sensitive than saying your hair and chin.
Yeah, I prefer someone to tell me if I smell, but I feel like people find it too sensitive.
Absolutely.
That they won't. My mum will do it, 100%.
But then what do you say? What's the dialogue?
My mum will be like, oh my gosh, you stank. Sorry, Mum.
Have you been boogieing?
You stanky.
You've been sweating. No, I think it would be it'd be hard unless you pull this and whisper it and just go, come here, I'm just gonna spray. I can smell BO.
I would die. It'd have to be someone really close to me to say it. And don't just offer to spray them. They might be allergic to your spray.
Do you know what? If there was a way that you could caption a subtitle and just tells, no, writing it down probably even worse. You have.
But really, if you really think about it, we all have had BO at some stage. you know, you might go to the gym, you get sweaty, you might just be a sweater. You just get, it is what it is. But I struggle to tell people that they have BO unless they're my family. And
if you actually know,
so I'll let them know.
if you actually know a way to tell someone that they need to be using an antiperspirant or some spray, what do you reckon is the best way to ask them?
And also tell us the answers to all the questions we asked. What do you think? Would you tell them or would you not tell them? Let us know. Comment below. We're keen to hear from you guys.
Have a good night.
See ya.